Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, on this video tonight, we're going to be trying out a brand new rub. You guys stick around. Guys, we're going to be trying out a brand new rub tonight. Check out this rub from our buddy over at Cold Beer Ranch. Look at that, Sweet Freedom. Guys, we're going to be trying out this rub here tonight on some spare ribs. Look at that box, kind of a neat setup. You get that every rub here in this first month here. You get a koozie with it. Wrote us a handwritten letter. Got a nice decal sticker there. I already have an idea for that. You guys stick around for that one. And you get you a Cold Beer Ranch bracelet as well. Man, I'm excited. I'm always love getting my hands on a new rub. This rub right here, we're excited to see how it tastes on some spare ribs tonight. So you guys stick around. Guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started here tonight. I told you guys I had an idea for that decal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this cook. We're going to make this cook certified Cold Beer Ranch. Man, John's a great guy. I had a opportunity to meet him about a year ago at a YouTube class. Awesome dude, and I'm excited that he's got a barbecue rub out here, and we're going to give it a shot. But we're going to take this decal, I'm going to put it on this spray bottle, and it's going to be for this cook. Guys, these spray bottles are really good. This is one you find in in the beauty supply. It's got a constant spray. And there's another thing we're going to do that's going to kind of make this cook. I'm going to bring in a different element than we've ever used on spare ribs. It's something that, you know, when it comes to spare ribs, all you're trying to do is keep the ribs moist. But this here gives it moisture, but it also gives it some flavor as well. And it's got a little, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Here we go. We're going to take this decal and we're going to put it right here on the bottle. Right there. Check that out. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you how we're going to do this tonight, because this is Cold Beer Ranch and we're breaking out the brand new Sweet Freedom rub. You got to use a little bit of cold beer, okay? Cold beer and ribs is great. I don't drink, but I love using it for flavor on different meats and things, okay? We're going to get started. I've already got the coals going. I kind of jumped the gun on that. I usually like to show you guys how I get those lit up and started up, but I'm excited to start cooking some ribs tonight. There's something else we're going to do with this. I'm going to show you that here in a second. We're doing ribs on the barrel cooker tonight, man. Guys, if you haven't had ribs on a barrel cooker, you have got to try it. We're going to do 2-zone ribs on a barrel cooker. This is a way that I love to do it. We're going to use a pan to kind of help with the moisture level, and it's also a direct heat reducer when you do it that way, okay? So we're going to get these ribs trimmed up real fast. I'm going to do that pretty quick, probably do a time lapse on that, and then we're going to jump right into this rib cook, okay? So you guys stick around. Guys, ribs trimmed up. Next step, we got the membrane off the back. We're going to take our spray bottle here, and all I'm going to do is wet these down. You know, usually we use like a binder like mustard, But tonight we're gonna use this beer. And all we're gonna do is just wet it down with that beer. All we're trying to do is get these ribs nice and moist. We want something for this rub to stick onto, right? So now we take our Sweet Freedom from Cold Beer Ranch. And we gotta pop that top. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hit this rub on here, and we're gonna let this rub set on here and get tacked up. It's a good looking rub, man. It smells good. Big heavy granules. Should have great texture for these spare ribs. Want to hit that top real good. And let's get that bottom too. And just for the video's sake, let's hit it one more time with that beer. Love these spray bottles. Look at that. It's just a constant spray. Good mist, even. It's perfect. All right, we're gonna let that set there for just a little bit. We're gonna let that tack up, and then I'll flip it over. We'll repeat it, get to the grill, and then we'll be cooking. Guys, we're gonna dump these charcoal. Look at that lit charcoal. It's going down in the basket. What I'm trying to do is I'm banking that coal to one side, and then I'm gonna put, we're cooking with hickory chunks tonight. That's what's gonna give us all of our smoke. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of these on every corner of my basket, and I'm gonna put one in the middle. Okay, and then now we're gonna get a grate in there. You got to do this quick or you're gonna burn your hands. Well, you do put a grate on that second level. Okay, we're gonna go that second level, and on that second level I'm gonna put a pan, but I'm gonna slide that pan to one side. Okay, that's where the majority of those coals are. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the remainder of this beer and I'm gonna pour it in that pan. All this is gonna do is keep this area moist throughout the cook. We're not gonna get any flavor of the beer or anything like that, but it's just gonna keep this environment cool, okay? And if it gets low, I can pour it through the grate to the other side, okay? So that's the case for that. And then we bring in our second grate, all right? And see, ribs are gonna go here, and we'll be ready to cook. Okay guys, this rub's starting to tack up on this one side here. We're gonna get these ribs flipped over. Man, it's looking good. Got heavy pepper granules. I love that. Should have a great bite. Man, this rub looks good, smells good. All right. So now we're gonna hit this top side with a little bit of our beer. We just wanna get this thing nice and wet. These are some great spare ribs tonight. Some Prairie Fresh got these from just your big box store. Got that Sweet Freedom from Cold Beer Ranch. Hit that top side real heavy, but get a good even coat of it. Guys, we want to taste this rub tonight. All right, man. There we go. Looking good. Hit it with that beer one more time. There we go. Now all we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for our cooker to come up to temp. We're gonna let this rub tack up, and then it's going on the smoker. You guys stick around. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and get these on the smoker. Like I said, we're gonna put them on the side right over here where the pan's at. You wanna scrunch them up a little bit and keep them real good and straight. All right, guys. Ribs are on and we are cooking. Guys, got the Sweet Freedom from Cold Beer Ranch. Guys, we're about 45 minutes into this cook. And we're just taking a look at these ribs. They're looking good. We're gonna go ahead and hit them with a little bit of that beer spray. Remember, we want to keep these things moist. The next time we come out, we're gonna rotate the rack. But they're looking good. Nice and even. Starting to get some color. All right, guys, it's been 30 minutes. So we are an hour and 15 minutes in on this cook. Go ahead and spritz it again. Starting to get a little pullback, which is right what we're after. We're gonna rotate this rack. Just like that right there. Check back in 30 minutes, okay? Everything's looking good. All right, guys. Been another 30 minutes. Getting these spritzed. And then we're gonna rotate them back. Okay, guys, these ribs have been on the smoker for 2 hours and it is time to get them off, and we're gonna get them wrapped up. All right, guys, let's set these right there. I'm gonna get you guys down here in this area here, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna wrap these. All right, guys. Hey, you've seen me wrap ribs before. We're gonna do something. We're gonna try something different tonight on these, but we're gonna start off with butter, right? I really love this Champion butter. We're gonna use a whole stick. I've kind of got it cut in half. We're gonna put that butter down just like that. You guys really should give this Champion butter a try. It's really good stuff. All right, got the butter down. Now we're gonna lay down some brown sugar. This is a real basic rib wrap, but man, I'm telling you, don't skip any of these ingredients. Good stuff. Gonna get a good little bit of brown sugar down. Okay. We're gonna come back with our Sweet Freedom. Good amount of our rub. Okay, and then what we're gonna try different on this one is the Melinda's Hot Honey. You know, we love to wrap with honey. This one's infused with chili peppers. It's gonna have just a little bit of spice to it. It's got some good color too that I like. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this Melinda's Hot Honey. We're just gonna do it just like that right there. All right. And then what we want to do is we want to take our ribs. I'm going to sacrifice my hands for you guys. We're going to take those ribs. We're going to lay them just like that right there. All right. And then what we want to do here, we'll hit the backside with a little bit of our rub. We're going to hit the backside with some of that honey. Just like that. And then we're going to spritz this with our beer. All right, now we want to get these wrapped up. Sometimes you got to pull these little bits off the ends. Okay. What I like to do with these St. Louis ribs, take your foil just like this right here, bring it together just like that. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of work this thing down, but we're trying to not rip the bottom, okay? Just like that right there. We got us a great wrap on those ribs. And they're going to go back on the smoker for 45 minutes to an hour. We'll check tenderness, all right? Here we go. Okay, guys, we're checking these. What I'm looking for is when I take my probe, I just want to see it go in and out. We don't want it the meat to pick up with it. It should go in real smooth. Alright, so we're going to call these done. We're going to pull these off. I'm going to drain all the liquid out of the wrap, and then we're going to put them back on and let that tack up. Set that off to the side. And we're going to take this. We're going to make us a little boat. Man, these things smell good, guys. All right, let's flip these over. All right, look at that. Looking good. Look at that right there, guys. They're gonna go back on. We're gonna let that tack up just a little bit, and then we'll be trying these for you guys. Hey guys, we're back. Hey, we got these done, got them on the cutting board. We're gonna get cut into these things, give them a taste for you guys. Man, they look amazing. They smell amazing. We went with the Cold Beer Ranch Sweet Freedom brand new rub, man. Go get this rub, coldbeerranch.com. Guys, hey, let's get cut into these things and get a taste for you guys right here on the camera. All right? I'm going to get these flipped over and we're going to slice into them and get you a taste. All right, guys. Hey, it's that time. Hey, Cold Beer Ranch, Sweet Freedom, Grilling Addiction with Nick. Let's give this rib a taste. Look at that right there, guys. Tell me that's not a beautiful rib. Look at the color of that rub. It smells good. It's got a good smoke ring all the way around it. Here we go. Look at that bite. Perfect bite. Man. Great flavor. Hit you with sweet on the front end. You can taste that pepper on the back end. Man, we killed the cook. Look at that cook. Perfect cook. Woo! I think that Melinda's hot honey, that's a good combo on this. Man, that's a good rib. Dadgummit, that's a good rib. Guys, this is a great rub. You got to give this a try. You got to get on their website. You got to get it now. Guys, brand new rub. You got to get it and get it on some ribs. I got to hit one more. Look at that. It looks good. Man. That was a great rib. Hey, guys, thanks so much for sticking around for this cook. Man, we love what we're doing here at Grilling Addiction with Nick. Man, you guys stick around for our next cook. We'll be cooking something up good for you, okay? Hey, that's a wrap on another great cook. Grilling Addiction with Nick. We're out. Woo! Dadgummit, those were some good ribs.